Hi, Titans. So, welcome back to this new school year and another year of TitanCast. I am Anisha Zaman, as I was prior. And I have a new host with me. This is Jack Davis.
Greetings,
Jack,
everyone.
Jack is a senior like me. And today we're going to talk about being a senior and a lot of the things that go into your last year of high school, moving on to college, adulthood. And so let's just get into it.
Would you like to start or moi? Okay. So, one thing I know for sure I've experienced already is senioritis.
Definitely.
Like heavily. The malaise. I'm already in it.
I'm a very if I get an 82 on a test, I'm gonna retest just to make that 0.05 like of a grade. I am that kind of person.
Yeah.
And this year, I made an 84 on a test in AP Gov, and I did not retest it. And I gave myself a pat on the back because this is the first time that has happened.
Girl, I'm not the one. I get like a 77. I'm like, should I not?
We love that.
So, like, what classes are you taking this year?
Okay, so this year is what I would call a blow-off year, in all honesty. So I'm only taking 3 APs. So
blow off.
Stop. So I'm taking AP Lit, AP Gov, AP Econ. Yeah. And then for my science, I'm taking food science. And for my math, I'm taking on-level stat. I was originally set to take AP, but then I changed it because my major doesn't take stat as a college or as a credit for math. So, and then band and newspaper. So what about you?
Taking the same AP classes as you. I'm in dance 4, orchestra, newspaper, and I'm taking on-level physics, and then AP Lit, AP Econ, AP Gov. I'm taking AP Lit because I really want to be an English teacher, since like the legacy I've had of English teachers has been like gay men or like strong female figures. Yeah. So it's like I'm already into that.
I think yeah.
I mean, I think it'd be a great one.
I think so too. So do you feel like this is like a blow off year for you, or do you feel like
I'm already stressed out already because like I'm having grades, like getting a bad grade makes me so anxious. Not because my parents look at them, but it's just like,
yeah, same.
Wow, this is a number that signifies whether or not you're a worthy human being. And I kind of feel that, but I don't really sometimes. But most of the time, it's in the back of my head, like just like you're not good enough. You're not good enough.
For me, everything that I've done the past 3 years has basically been for colleges. And so now that colleges aren't going to look at my senior year grades, I'm just like...
Wait, they aren't?
No, they don't look at your...
They don't?
You have to give them a transcript at the end of the year of, like, what you did.
I haven't even applied to college yet. Like,
it's okay.
I'm not even in the mindset yet.
No, but speaking of which, I haven't applied anywhere yet. Like, I haven't submitted. But I'm almost done with my UTD application. And I have sent in my ACT scores. I've sent in my SAT scores. I'm trying to think of the other. I'm still in the process of getting Rex, but it's really stressful. Yes.
Like, who's Rex?
Rex. Who's Rex?
Did she go here?
It's really stressful. Like, it's a lot.
Yeah, I haven't even thought about that yet. I mean, all I know is like I got a 1400 on the SAT, and I'm
okay.
Good grades.
Nice flex. I did not get a 1400 on the SAT, and it's fine. But Jack is basically a genius, and he's gonna get into everywhere.
It's like I don't know where I want to go. I just want to go Colin. I don't know any good English schools though.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of schools don't really like.
They don't
talk about their English.
It's either STEM or everything.
Yeah, it's a lot of Well, I mean, I think Colin is a really good option
because it's cheap and I live right there.
It's like, I mean, I don't know why more people don't do Colin, to be honest. Like,
because of the culture surrounding community college.
It's so stupid.
Meaning that like you're not good enough.
It's so dumb, but yeah, I think that college is great. Or college, okay.
Colin.
Yeah,
Quad
we
C.
love. I think that Colin is a great option. It's so cheap. It's like right there, and you're gonna get like the same like, I don't know, like, I guess not dorming or whatever, but
Also, they have a really good dance.
they
The
do.
department.
Okay.
Which I was
Because
like,
dance is life,
maybe I
XOXO.
want a minor in dance, but my mom was like, first of all, you're canceled. Second of all, don't even think about
I think
that.
you should minor in dance. I think
But
that's a
like,
really
I
good
don't
idea.
want to, but I don't know.
Well, so what are you? So you're gonna major in English?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then get like a degree in get a degree in English and get my teaching certificate. I want to stay in state though.
Yeah, I want to stay in state too.
If like some miraculous economic event happens where I can like live in a different state cheaply, I would take that because Colorado is.
I feel like
gorgeous.
a lot of people want to go to Colorado. It is really pretty.
Gorgeous. Have you ever been up there?
I have.
The mountains, the people.
But like in-state tuition, it's so much better than out-of-state tuition. Period.
And that's on period.
And that's on period.
So,
love.
okay. Side note. I went to the climate march with Divya, and we went to this in Collin County Courthouse, and this speaker was up there, and he said, "Climate change, blah blah blah," and that's on period, love. And I was like, irritating.
Oh my god. Okay. Anyways. Okay. So college is gonna be a first for the two of us.
What a great transition.
I know.
Well, okay, shut up.
I know.
So, no.
I know what you mean. I understand.
Mom. College is a first for the two of us, but we have a lot of lasts coming up.
Prom.
Prom is our first.
Well, first and last.
Yeah.
What are the last? Last orchestra
Homecoming.
concert, last dance concert, last AP tests, last.
I was thinking more along the lines of like homecoming.
Well, I only went to homecoming freshman year.
Yeah, homecoming. Yeah, but I mean, it's my last season marching.
Oh yeah, are you gonna miss it?
Yes.
Even
I'm gonna miss marching.
Even
band
if
so
you have
much.
to take like an hour to like fill up your water jug.
Okay, noted. No, I'm gonna miss marching so much. It's been such an like integral part of who I've been throughout high school.
I'm
sure it's
orchestra.
the same thing. Yeah, with orchestra.
Because orchestra is like I'm sure band is like a family. Orchestra
Yeah,
is
it
like
is.
the teachers were like this, the students, the sections were like this. It's tight.
And I mean, I know you have no friends.
Oh no,
except for me.
Who are you?
Yeah. But yeah, like, I mean, so there's band, and then this is my last year of like doing newspaper broadcasts. Like I've been doing that for 3 years.
This is my first year doing that.
Yeah, and I mean,
because someone
okay
into doing it.
It's gonna be really hard for me to leave too because I've made a lot of friends through this.
I think I'm gonna cry. I think I will. Cry.
I think, yeah.
Because it's like the end of our school.
It's like the end of like regular.
This is all we've known for 18 years is school. Going to school for 7 hours a day. And it's just going to be, well, not really over now since they're going to college. It's just going to be, like, done.
It's
like
just different.
The system, like, the whole system of, like, FISD.
And, like, I mean, I've been in FISD for 14 years. Like, since pre-K. All I've known ever is, FISD. Like, FISD. So, it's going to be a hard transition.
Which is Fingerprints Preschool, Kurt Singer, Wester, Centennial. Like, I've been in Frisco for my whole life.
I like to call my transition the 3 C's.
Shut up.
Well, actually, I went to SEM Elementary for pre-K, but then it was Christy, Clark, Centennial. And, not gonna lie, I kind of love FISD.
I love Kurt Singer, because Kurt Singer, I don't know what's up with y'all. Like, I hear from, like, other people went to different elementary schools, like Gunstream and stuff. It's like, yeah, they would, like, hang us by our toes and then torture us. And Kurt Singer's like, oh, they worshipped us and gave us massages. Like, completely opposite of, like, what I experienced at Kurt Singer and what others experienced at, like, I don't know the other ones. Anyway.
Noted. I mean, I loved Christy. Christy was awesome, but everyone says that Christy is, like...
garbage.
Yeah, I don't know. I disagree. I really loved Christy. But, yeah, I also... I do like Centennial. I do.
I like Centennial. I do too. I like Dr. Mayfies. I like the staff. I haven't really had a teacher I didn't like, which I won't disclose. But
it's gonna be hard to let go of. I'm gonna
miss this place. Speaking of missed opportunities.
Nice segue.
Which is my drag name. Like regrets.
I have a lot.
Me too.
You not dropping you is one of them.
Oh yeah.
That's the first one. That's
I
at the top
regret
of the
not
list.
going to. I can't say that. Never mind.
I kind of. Well, all my regrets are just kind of like the high school, like, you know, like.
Because we don't go out. I mean, we don't like go out. Which I mean, like going out, like a party scene.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Really
like,
did that.
I didn't do that either.
I don't regret not doing it because it's not healthy. But I'm kind of into the fantasy of like 90s Disney movies.
Yeah,
where
me
it's
too.
Like, I'm gonna go be a delinquent at like Rachel's house on like 42nd Street, and then like get chased by like the cops or something.
Yeah, okay. My party scene is like band parties, and all we do at band parties is like play Mario Kart and eat. Which is fun. I kind of like, I love it.
I also, one thing for me, I regret not trying out for Sweethearts.
Yeah, you would have been such an awesome sweetheart.
At least, I probably might not have gotten in, but like, at least I should have just like attempted it. Because it would have been so satisfying to me to know, like, where am I? Like, am I good enough as a dancer to do this? Because it was during sophomore year when I considered it, so I had junior year to do it. It also cost $900, and you had to be here at 6:30 in the morning, so it's kind of like a pick your battles.
It's a commitment, yeah.
It is a commitment, but I would have loved it.
Yeah.
The fame, like the attention. You're the first male sweetheart. I'd be like, yeah, that's me.
Yeah, you would have been like the equivalent of that male cheerleader from when we were freshmen. He was an icon.
He wasn't on my radar. Anyway.
But yeah, what about... Well, yeah, I kind of regret not being on the party scene, but also I don't think I would have fit in very well.
I regret not studying enough. I regret not paying... I regret not being more diligent. Kind of.
Let me think. For me, I don't really regret... There's, like... maybe I regret not studying for this test or that test, but I think overall I'm pretty, proud of my performance.
I regret not taking the AP World exam.
Yeah, you really should have taken that. I like that shower curtain.
Because I got an 85 on that one. Because I was like, this is so... I'm not into this. So all the, like, remember the daily checks we do? I never got any of them. But on, like, the major grades you got that last 6 weeks, I got, like, all 8s. But I still got a 73 for the last 6 weeks.
Like, being completely honest, like, I really liked AP World as a course. Like, I thought the information that we learned was really interesting. And the shower curtain project was a lot. But, like, actually
I
having to, like...
what it was doing.
Yeah, having to read through the information and then write it all down, like, dump it all out, like... It was good. Like, I really felt like I was understanding what was being presented to me. And I'm so glad I took the test. Like, I got a 4 on it. And
I feel like I've done really good.
I think you would have maybe gotten a 5 on it.
I've talked to people who were in my Y class, and they're like, yeah, I was really shook when you didn't do it.
Yeah.
And then I took, like, the APUSH exam, and I got a 4 on it. And I was like,
yeah,
well,
me too.
What?
I really, like, I don't think I gave WAP enough credit. I really liked WAP. I didn't like APUSH the content a lot, but I did.
Because it was so... in depth.
It was really in depth.
I enjoyed the class because it was fun. Because Tanya, Nish, and I were like the trio, the gals. But
so, are there any other AP tests that you didn't take that you?
No, I've taken every single.
I regret taking the AP Bio exam because.
What'd you get on it?
I got a 2.
Okay.
But the thing is, I did not study for it at all. Like, I attempted to start studying for it, and then I just.
But I studied for it. I studied so hard for it, and I got a 3, which I'm fine with
that's
since
good,
I'm going to Collin.
Well, okay. So, I got a 2 on it, and then I remember that the morning of, I woke up at 7 a.m. Or, no, I'm lying.
Cried.
Yeah. We had to be there at 7:30.
7:30, I think, yeah.
And I think I woke up at, like, 7:15. And so I forgot a calculator. I did not bring a calculator.
I remember... We'll talk about it. But it's like you went FRQ. Keep going.
Yeah, I'll tell that story. So yeah, and I didn't have a calculator, and I just kind of showed up, and honestly, like I winged it. Like I wung it. I winged it. I've never taken a test before where I genuinely didn't care about the answers that I put down, where I like didn't care at least a little bit. But with this test, I absolutely just like. A, B, C, D, A, B, C, D. Like, okay. So basically, there was this one FRQ. and I will not disclose the content of the FRQ. However, it had to deal with cladograms, I believe. Cladograms.
Human ancestry are species relevant.
So basically, I got to the last 30 seconds of the test. I was checking over my test and I realized that I hadn't answered the last part to one of the parts of said cladogram FRQ. And so I had given up at this point. I gave up a long time ago. And so all I put is they're all related in their own way. And I turned it in. It is beyond me how I didn't get a 1 on that test. It's too much.
And then you signed it XOXO Gossip Girl.
Literally.
I
was like, thank you for your time. Thanks for listening to my TED Talk. Yeah. So I do regret that. It's not even that I'm like it's a fun.
Because it happened.
It's like
AP
a fun
Bio was fun.
Yeah, AP Bio was fun. The class was fun. It's a fun story to tell. However,
also it doesn't matter. Like, you got it too.
Yeah, if I had studied, maybe I would have done better, but
because I went to the Saturday study thing.
Yeah, I remember that.
And that was kind of fun, but.
Yeah, but I think that even if I had studied, I think the cladogram still would have gotten me.
Out of the mindset, just like, monkey.
Yeah, I would just put monkey ooh ah for every single one.
You get like a banana peel and you put it in your chest.
It's just something to remember me by.
It's like rotten, and the AP graders are like.
They're like.
A wee monkey.
They're confused. So speaking of which,
speaking of monkeys.
Speaking of monkey, I'm 18 and you're not.
What does that have to do with monkeys? Are you calling me stupid?
What's the average lifespan of a monkey? Let's pretend
it depends
it's 18.
on the species.
Let's pretend it's 18 so that we can have a nice segue.
So you're gonna die soon.
Well, I'm not a monkey, so. Okay, so
you're 18.
I'm a legal adult. I don't feel like a legal adult, but I am.
You're an adult.
Yeah,
like fully.
I can sue someone. I can. So you're next. I can legally get married. So that's also next for us, I think.
Yeah.
The lifespan of a monkey is 10 to 50 years, depending on their species.
Okay.
Oh, typical lives between 15 and 20.
Yes.
Oh, what did I say? Anyways, yeah, I can sue someone. We can legally get married. I can vote.
For me.
I'll vote for you. Yeah, I'll vote in the primaries for you. I'm kidding. I'm not going to do that.
In 2050.
And, well, yeah, those are some of the things I can do.
You're an adult. I'm not an adult yet, but I'm scared.
Of becoming an adult? It's not... Like, the thing is, I am legally an adult, but...
No, not like the turning 18 aspect. I'm afraid of, like, going out to the real world. I've never had a job. I hate driving. Me too. I don't interact with people on a business level. It's like...
I literally, like... Yeah, same thing with me. I'm kind of... I wouldn't say I'm bad with adults. Kroger?
Or you did?
No.
Who worked at
Who told you that I worked at Kroger?
Oh, you applied to Kroger.
No, I didn't. I applied to Walmart and they rejected me.
Oh, right. And then you applied to Olive Garden.
And they also rejected me.
Noted.
Which is so fun. Like, that makes me so happy. But, you know, now that I'm 18, I can apply to Build-A-Bear. So, she's next.
You have to be 18 to work at Build-A-Bear?
Yeah.
Is it, like, dangerous?
I think they only want experienced employees, I guess. Okay, moving on. So, I'm 18. However, I'm still not allowed to do sleepovers.
That's so funny.
I'm not allowed to eat after 9.
Are you serious?
Yeah, my mom doesn't let me eat after 9.
Why not? Is it a religious thing?
No, it's just like my mom is like, it's better if you don't. And I'm like, well, yeah. But
I'm hungry.
But I don't really eat after 9 anyway. But I have to tell my mom where I'm going. I think that's normal. Actually, like, I'm not allowed to just, like, go to Kroger and, like, you know, pick up some food. Like, I have to be like, Mama.
Yeah, Mom, I'm going to Kroger.
Yeah, that's kind of like a common courtesy thing.
whatever.
That's like, do you want anything?
Yeah.
Like, I'm scared of the real world.
Me
Because
too.
it's like I've never interacted with it. I've only been in my own bubble where I'm inside playing video games or talking to my friends about like Twitter or something.
Yeah, like whenever I think about that, my mom also brings up how I have like zero, like I'm not responsible at all. Like,
You are?
I mean, I think I'm responsible whenever it like directly affects me. Like, I think I'm responsible enough to like keep my grades up and stuff like that because I know it'll like directly affect me. But like, if my mom is like, Anisha, like do your bed, I'm like, okay.
Well,
and what about it?
I can't imagine doing that.
I don't do my bed.
My fear of making people angry is what drives me.
Oh, well, that's good. I mean, no, like.
Oh, you're anxious all the time? That's good.
Shut up. That's not what I meant. Like, I'm like my mom. Like, she'll be like, Anisha, do your bed, and I'm like, like okay,
Die.
Like, it's so bad. I don't make my bed ever.
Do you wash dishes? Do you do laundry?
I wash dishes.
Pluck your nose hairs and shave?
Actually, I do that for myself and for everyone around me. I'm a professional nose plucker. But yeah, I think that I do want to live alone, but I think that whenever I do live alone, it'll be a really hard transition, and I do want to make that transition. Like, I want to experience it, but I just know it's going to be really rough on me because I'm so dependent on my parents.
Do you think that the transition from, like, a rigid structure of being a senior in school, like, at this time you do this, it's going to be hard to go to, like, college where you're just, like, you can schedule it, just show up?
It's going to be different for sure. I don't know which one I'm going to like better, but I think...
Because you have to be responsible for yourself.
Yeah. But what I find is that I always like what's to come a little bit better. Like, you know, in elementary school, I was living the life, and I thought it was amazing, and I was like, wow, like, it can't get better than this. And
Probably was amazing.
It was amazing. And then, I mean, middle school came, and honestly, I really enjoyed middle school, too. I think I'm the only one who, like...
because you're straight.
I'm sorry.
Period.
We didn't really have a lot of Islamophobes at Clark Middle School. So, I had a pretty good time.
High school, it's over for us. Like, I have to say bye to all the teachers. Do you have any lower classmen or, like, below you friends?
Underclassmen friends. Yeah, I have a lot, like, in band.
Yeah, what are they going to do without us?
I mean, I think they're going to be just fine without us. I'm going to miss them a lot. It's what I'm really sad about is saying goodbye to, like, my friends that are, like...
Because we're moving.
Like, there's people that I know that I've known for 14 years. Like, people that I went to pre-K with whenever we all went to SEM for some reason. And then people who I went to Christie with, and then Clark, and here.
You have to say goodbye to them because they're moving to, like, New York, Montana.
Who do you know that's moving to Montana?
A senior friend I had last year.
Oh, that's so sad.
No.
Okay.
No.
I don't think we can do names on the podcast, though. Can we?
I just can't. Nothing like defamatory.
Okay.
No, I'm just, yeah.
You're like, I hate her. I can't believe she moved to Montana. Well, I mean, I had my last football game. We're going to have our last football game. Well, for me, everything, I just make everything a last. Like, I'm like, oh my God, this is like my last September 22nd of the school year.
Shut up. That's literally the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my entire life. I'm going to be bottom line cut and dry with you. This is my last November 3rd. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
I'm kidding.
No, you aren't.
Yes, I am.
No, you aren't.
No, okay. I will count the last first day.
Wait, let me ask you this.
Okay.
What did you get on the SAT last time?
1260.
That's good.
Yeah, I mean, I could have done much worse. But I just want to, like, well, my super score is 1310 because the first time I got a 1260 and then the second time I got a 1260 again. However, my math score went down 50 points and my reading score went up 50 points, which is so exciting and fun. And I just absolutely love that happened to me. But I'm nervous, but I'm also not nervous. Like, what feels good about taking the SAT for the first time and doing like okay on it is that like before I took the SAT, I was always like, oh my god, like what if it's not good? Like what if I don't get it? But like after
I always thought SATs we only did it once.
I mean, well, you can.
That's what Riverdale taught me.
That's what Riverdale, Veronica also left in the middle of the SAT because Archie was having an emotional breakdown. You can't really trust Riverdale.
Oh, our last season of
Our last season of Riverdale in high school. You know, crazy enough.
You don't know the highs and lows of high school football.
Actually, this season of Riverdale, they're seniors in high school just like us.
What are they gonna? That's the last season then.
Yeah. So basically, we have to cancel the show now.
They're gonna be like 40.
Even though we've already had this conversation, I'm still gonna preface it with we are not Riverdale. We were not associated with Riverdale. I don't want to be associated with Riverdale.
Don't like the show.
We don't like Riverdale. Okay. That's all.
They're gonna find us on Twitter now.
They're gonna be like, look at this TitanCast. Look at what they said about us.
God, so pathetic. This is their last, probably the last winter we'll ever have before climate change.
Before the entire Earth dies.
Yeah.
So we have to live it up.
We get to vote. You mentioned that, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's
just now hitting.
Yeah,
you?
we get to vote. We get to vote for people.
Yeah.
I get to vote for myself. I'm gonna write myself derp.
Yang gang. No comment. No.
Anyways,
William, moving on.
Shut up. It's my dad's name.
Oh.
My last lunch with my dad at school.
Yeah, you eat lunch with your dad at school a lot. It's cute. I love your dad so much.
He brings
food
pizza
all the time. I have like at least 3 M&M bags from him.
Still,
I just keep them. They're mementos. I keep them in my memento box.
And you're like,
I'm like, yes, that's exactly what happens.
You staple individual like
the day. I put the date on them
with a thumbtack. You just
So yeah, last lunch with your dad. I don't eat lunch at school because I have early release and sea lunch. So actually, I ate lunch at school today, but I suppose I'll have my last lunch someday.
I think that's we've covered
a lot.
Unless we have yet to unlock some mystery of that senior year holds for us, like the Scooby Gang.
I think that event as senior year unfolds a lot. Well, yeah.
We'll discover the
secrets
of the school.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like Scooby Doo Mystery Incorporated.
Because Centennial's actually haunted. Mystery Incorporated. Because it's actually haunted.
I thought this was a fun first episode, a fun intro to we're all seniors.
To TitanCast.
To TitanCast. My first time doing it. Your second?
6th.
Yeah, I've been doing it since middle school.
Because I've been doing it since I came out of the womb. I came out of the womb.
The womb.
With TitanCast. The
birthmark.
Yeah,
we're dedicated.
Here.
Everyone, we're very dedicated to this podcast. We'll die for it. I have it tattooed on my calf right now.
And I have a birthmark.
Getting it tattooed.
Yeah. Yeah. That's really awesome.
Anyway.
This is you.
Shut up.
I have a sandwich for the CEO of Jack Davis.
This is you. This is me, and this is you.
Thank you if you're listening to this, thank you for joining us.
This is Jack Davis.
I'd like to take a word for our sponsor.
Thank you.
Oh yeah.
Thank you to Miss Neal.
Thank you for our editor Matt for taking care of us.
He's so iconic.
Babying us and
Love
holding
him.
our hands.
And thank you to Anisha Zaman.
Especially.
Only her.
Only her.
Not Jack Davis at all.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Well, we'll see you guys in the next episode.
Thank you.